Who will survive Vinland? Hey guys, it's your boy MicMix again with another video on the Vinland Saga Manga. Today, we will look at each and every one of the Vinland Saga crew and try to figure out which ones will survive the trip to Vinland and which ones will meet their end in the distant land. Of course, this is my personal opinion, but I do have many points justifying each score. Let's begin. Gudrid, 1%. Gudrid is one of the most beloved characters in the crew. She stays out of danger most of the time, and if anything goes south, she has Thorfinn, Hilde, and literally everyone else in the crew to defend her. Plus, the real-life Gudrid survived the trip, so killing her would serve no narrative purpose and would be pretty cruel. Little Carly, 5%. Little Carly is the cute little adopted son of Thorfinn. He's constantly in the arms of his adoptive parents, and killing him would achieve nothing. If Yukimura wanted to get rid of him, he could have left him without farmer family, or in the care of Ylva. I gave him a slighter, bigger chance to bite the dust because he isn't a historical character and his death would create some interesting interactions and possibly even a split within the group. Bugeyed Thorfinn, 15%. We still don't know whether Bugeyed Thorfinn will join the crew in their journey, which, come on, of course he will, of course he'll join them. But if he does, I don't see a point in killing him. He's a fun, upbeat, and at times comedic character. He tends to stay away from fights because he's cautious and has no fighting capabilities, and he knows it. So I don't see him doing anything reckless. However, currently he's the only member of the crew with an unknown backstory. If Yukimura expands on the character or makes him a bit more heroic, his death chance will go up. Einar, 30%. Einar is by far my favorite character in the entirety of the manga, and he's the true Vinland Saga bro. He has been loyal, kind, and heroic ever since we met him in the Farmland arc. However, he is one of the most reckless characters in the group and has already risked his life 3 times for Thorfinn, so I could see him sacrificing himself for his beloved friend after finally having seen Vinland. I don't want it to happen, but it is a possibility. Thorfinn. Okay, this is the character that everyone has been waiting for. I predict there is a 50% chance that Thorfinn dies in Vinland. To begin with, he is the most reckless character of them all, and would gladly offer his life if it meant the others survived. When I first started making this video, his score was much lower, closer to Gudrid's and Carly's score, but the more I thought about it, the more it kept rising. Thorfinn's sacrifice has been foreshadowed from the very first chapters of the manga, when a young boy Thorfinn shouts to his companions to leave him and save themselves. Additionally, Thorfinn might not find the salvation he has been looking for in Vinland. Maybe he does realize that there can be no place without war. Maybe he feels he has doomed his fellow companions by dragging them to a remote continent in the edge of the world. Or maybe the ghosts of his past never leave him, and the only salvation is death. That would tie Thorfinn's story with Father Willibald's preaching about true love and peace. However, I still think there is a 50% chance he survives, learns an important lesson, and becomes a better, more mature man. Hilde, 70%. Okay, some of you will be surprised to see Hilde this high up on the list. But if you really think about it, Hilde's story has pretty much ended. Her goal, to keep an eye out on Thorfinn in case he breaks his promise, has been fulfilled. There is nothing left for her to do. In fact, a noble and tragic death would give her character the narrative depth she has been missing all along. Maybe she sacrifices herself to save Thorfinn. Wow, yeah, that would be a tearjerker, dying by protecting the man who killed her father. Last but not least, the main reason her score is so high is that If she survives and comes back to Europe with the crew, there is nothing there for her. She has nowhere to return to. No family, goal, or home. Leif Erikson, 95%. Ugh. I have spoken about Leif in the past, and I feel his character could never have a better closure than dying in Vinland. He has done everything in his power to help Thorfinn grow. He has been a valuable advisor, and he has been with us since the first arc. I honestly can't think of a better end for Leif than dying in the land that he discovered, surrounded by his two beloved Thorfinns. Other than that, he's pretty old, and since the war in the Baltic arc, he can't even walk properly, let alone run. So if anything happens, and our heroes need to make a run for the ships, Leif won't make it. The thing that seals his fate for me is the fact that to this day, we have no idea where or when did the real-life Leif Erikson died. So Yukimura can be really creative with his death, and still not contradict the historical facts. What do you guys think? I want all of you to leave a comment below with your death percentages for the crew. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to click like and smash the subscribe button. If you want to watch more theories about the future of the series, you can watch my Vinland Saga ending theories. I have two, one for the crew and Thorfinn, and one for Knut. They're amazing videos, I think you'll love them. Also, this video was voted from you guys, and I'm so glad I had so many votes. It really shows this channel is alive and you like my content, so thank you for voting, and I will hold more polls in the future for you. See you next time, my fellow Vikings.